dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ New Kid and your girl
Sierra Nicole.
Back on the channel with another one. Back on the channel with another reaction. Back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Welcome back to the channel, man. If y'all new or back on the channel, you just haven't done so already, go ahead and tell what to do.
Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you're always notified when we upload a new video.
Fashion seatbelt, join for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Also go ahead and check out the links in the description box down below, or you'll see them where. Go ahead and check out that amazing channel over there, man. Y'all gonna be blown away. I promise. Ain't no need to lie.
Definitely. So
go ahead and do or die. But yo, we back with something interesting. You know what I'm saying? I seen it going around a little bit. I just said, let me check it out. But I wanted to check it out with you all. You know what I'm saying? It's 6 months.
We wanted to check it out with you all.
6 months. 6 months and 6 minutes breaking down what's going on in the world right now. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and see what it's about. Hopefully we get informed, because there's a lot of stuff been happening. 2020 is an amazing year. It's a crazy year.
Yeah. Unpredictable
year. And I don't think none of us saw 2020 being like this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see what it's about. You ready? Alright, let's go ahead and check it out.
Today, Washington State and Snohomish Health District officials announced the first U.S. case of the 2019 novel coronavirus.
The patient is currently in isolation. Scientists always warn us about some new weird death virus, and we were like, what's the plan? They're like, wash your hands.
The second confirmed case of coronavirus in the U.S. right here in the Windy City.
A government plane is planning to evacuate Americans from Wuhan.
The only way China could be locking down cities any harder would be if the coronavirus were protesting for Hong Kong's independence.
The White House announcing that it has created a coronavirus task force.
President Trump is set to ban foreign nationals who pose a transmission risk from entering the country.
Looks like by April, you know, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true.
Yeah, that's what we really thought.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it didn't happen that way. You know what I'm saying? It got warmer and it got worse. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what we thought was going to happen. Maybe if it gets colder, it goes away.
I don't even think that that's even like...
it's crazy something like this is even going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Of infections on the Diamond Princess cruise ship has doubled.
The 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero.
Health officials in Washington State confirm a patient has died from the infection.
Here's what we know about New York City patient.
It wasn't a question of if, but when. The U.S. does not have enough coronavirus test kits.
It's a virus, like the flu.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
We will be suspending all travel from Europe.
Customers have been snapping up everything in sight.
The family of the victim, 26-year-old Breonna Taylor, shot in an officer-involved shooting on Friday morning, is speaking out.
My administration is recommending that all Americans avoid gathering in groups of more than 10 people.
Direct all individuals to shelter at their place of residence.
Long lines and hours of delays as travelers returning from Europe had to undergo screenings for the coronavirus.
Stocks going down, gold is going down, credit's going down. Everybody's in complete liquidation mode.
Do you think using the term Chinese virus that puts Asian Americans at risk, that people might target them?
No. I think they probably would agree with it.
People right.
How would that's just crazy, man.
So
like,
yeah.
And honestly, I really think the economy wouldn't have took such a bad hit if people didn't panic the way. It's a pandemic, but that doesn't mean you need to panic. Because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of companies are like, oh, we gotta let everybody go, we're not gonna. But then y'all still, a lot of them still around. Y'all still moving. Yeah, things ain't gonna be going as fast as it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the reason why I think after this, every company should have a plan in place
yeah.
for if something like this or anything affected the economy, so you can be able to still operate and still have their employment. Because if not, don't even just hire the people. Because if something happened like this, y'all gonna have to let the people go. So why even have the people in place if you're just gonna turn around and let them go if a blink of a dime and you start losing money? Yeah. That means you can't afford to even have them in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just something stupid and crazy in America, man. Like, bro, be proactive. You know what I'm saying? Be proactive.
Be proactive.
No, that's my.
That's your favorite word.
Valley State, they are getting backlash just for being Asian Americans.
A drug called chloroquine, hydroxychloroquine, and it's shown very, very encouraging early results.
An Arizona man has died after he took chloroquine phosphate because he believed it would protect him from the coronavirus.
The numbers from Italy tonight only worsening.
Spain suffering over 460 deaths in the past 24 hours. Brazil's own President Jair Bolsonaro describes the threat as a, quote, little flu.
D-Nice is DJing.
A little flu?
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of us already had the flu before, right? Like, me had the flu before. Like, lucky you. I don't know. I don't know how you moved around in the world.
I've never had the flu before, so
you probably had like flu-like symptoms, but you I done had the flu probably twice in my life.
I've never had flu. No.
But what's going on now? I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing near like the flu. Cause me, I can get the flu, not take any medication. I just know mentally I can beat it. It's gonna be a hard couple days, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you just keep getting some fluid in you, eat, you know what I'm saying? Your body can fight through it. It's something easy you can overcome. But what's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? What's going on right now? I don't really think, you know what I'm saying, I can withstand what's going on right now. Just, you know what I'm saying, off of family and friends, people I know personally that has it, and what they experience and endure. It's like, bruh, like, I swear I don't ever want to get that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I'm trying to duck and dodge anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy because to the point where you don't even want to be around certain family members because you're afraid you're going to get it. So you're trying to protect your household. And so you like, I don't even want to go over there and risk y'all catching anything from me, but I don't want to go over there and risk me catching it because we don't know. It's so unknown.
Quarantine on Instagram Live.
Bro, Instagram Live took off too, bro. Like, that's one thing you never thought was going to happen.
No matter how tough life can get, there's always good in the world.
TikTok took off.
The single biggest economic relief package
TikTok did take off.
The CDC is advising cloth face covering. It's voluntary. You don't have to do it. I don't think I'm going to be doing it.
Millions more Americans have filed unemployment claims.
The chronic burden of medical ills is likely to make people of color, especially, less resilient to the ravages of COVID-19.
A phased and deliberate.
That was like so
dumb.
That was so dumb, so ignorant. Like
people of color, like now it's like most people.
And then you turned around and was like, oh, the people of color are the ones that are getting the most.
Worst.
And I'm like, make up y'all mind. Like the media is just so
like, just only thing y'all could have kept saying is it's a virus that's going on. It's unknown. Please protect yourself. Yeah. Like, y'all could have said the less and it impacted the most instead of keep coming out saying something and then turn around and not, like, next week y'all contradict y'allself and go back. Like, that's what's really happened. It just was, y'all say something one week, next week y'all say something else, and it's like, all right, so I was doing this, now I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't do this.
Because at one point, you know, some black people like, we can't catch it, we partying, like, then this, you know, we start dropping like flies, and we like, golly.
That's crazy.
Like, then one week y'all said you can smoke marijuana to not, you know what I'm saying, not catch it. Then next week, if you smoke marijuana, you're more prone to catch it. It's like, what the world, bro? So confusing, bro.
To reopening.
It's America, though.
Turning a $10 million government loan meant to help small businesses.
Georgia's governor reopening his entire state.
On Monday, Arkansas, Colorado, Montana, and Mississippi will also begin lifting restrictions.
Tensions mounting in Michigan, hours after protesters stormed the state capitol, demanding an end to the stay-at-home order.
In Huntington Beach, hundreds of protesters swarming the coast.
No one has been arrested or charged. Arbery's family says all he was doing was jogging.
The United Kingdom has now recorded Europe's highest number of deaths.
Several thousand workers have gotten sick.
On the Mississippi.
Bro, one thing I just noticed that I normally don't, I don't think a lot of people notice. When we stayed at home, the rate was starting to decline. Cause this right here is the cases rate.
Yeah.
The rates were starting to decline as we were quarantined, stayed at home, on lockdown. It wasn't even necessarily locked down, because lockdowns were restricted. You can't even come out that crib.
Yeah.
But we were just on a kind of a watch alert to reduce travel. Also, when we reduced travel, if y'all noticed, the weather felt great.
It did.
Then once the traveling started back up, it heated back up. Global warming. What they always been preaching, y'all sit your tail down, the weather would feel amazing everywhere.
It did though.
But also, we was able to kind of control the rate of the spread of the virus.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as they uplifted this ban, Memorial Day weekend, it was over, bro.
Yeah.
Post today, casinos reopening.
Folks coast to coast are risking COVID exposure.
May 1st was like up there.
Yeah, like right here, it was low. It was start trending low.
Minneapolis officer pinning George
like, look at it.
face down, pressing his knee into his neck. Officers then showed up in a riot gear. More than 100,000.
Then it started picking back up right after Memorial Day weekend.
Another huge leap in coronavirus deaths in Brazil.
While everyone is facing the battle against coronavirus, Black people in America are still facing the battle against racism and coronavirus.
We will be today terminating our relationship with the World Health Organization.
It appears to drive directly into a barrier where a large number of protesters were gathered.
Police in riot gear fired gas canisters and used grenades containing rubber pellets to scatter largely peaceful demonstrators for a photo op.
The biggest gathering London has seen in weeks.
The officer pulled down a protester's mask and pepper sprayed him.
K-pop fans are overwhelming social media hijack a hashtag used by white supremacists.
Today would have been Breonna Taylor's 27th birthday.
In Arizona, COVID cases spiked by 34% over the past week.
My worst nightmare.
A disaster in Georgia. You can see people lined up. Some waited for hours to cast ballots.
Protesters chanting Black Trans Lives Matter outside the Brooklyn Museum. U.S. Food and Drug Administration withdrew emergency approval for hospitals to use hydroxychloroquine to treat COVID-19.
Oh, I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
Bars in Texas once again shut
You
down
see the
now a second time, as we have seen a spike.
Yes.
Wow. They reopened only 3 weeks.
The U.S. is the green line, which plateaued and is now rising.
Bro.
That is what failure looks like.
Wow. Bro. It was on the trend to go down.
May 7th? I mean, not May 7th, July 7th?
That was like...
Yeah, because it was what?
Last
after
week?
The holiday.
Yeah. Wow.
That is crazy, because so many people...
And we
went out,
want to gather up and
went to this city, to that city,
and that's
beach.
Want to travel, still want to go on vacation. Sit your tail down, bro.
Sit down, like
to be honest, like, you know what I'm saying? To be real, unless the United States come on one accord like they did at one point, it was just for, it was like for, I didn't go say for a month. It was for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The United States was, everybody was on one accord. The whole United States kind of went on a quarantine.
Yeah.
Then soon Florida opened up. Everybody else down south wanted to open up. But you see these states like California, New York, they still trying to reduce. They trying to go back into it. Like Atlanta trying to go back into it. Unless every state go back, it's still not gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Like we live in Tennessee, where it's one of the worst.
It's on the scale.
One of the worst states. 18
one
states.
Of the
top
like
18
one of
states.
The top
like,
18 states. It's crazy.
And what the crazy thing is, it's Tennessee. Ain't nothing going on in Tennessee. Tennessee is a very boring state. I don't care what y'all hear hype about. Nashville trash.
I'm not gonna say all of that,
bro.
Like
going downtown Nashville, unless you want to be a drunk. And to be honest, it's a lot of places downtown Nashville we can't go. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I'm just be real.
Okay, well, for us then, it'll be
a lot of places in Nashville. They will not allow us. They still.
Yeah.
They talking cold. Remember that one thing I sent to you?
Yeah.
They talking cold about us. So, like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Tennessee to still be in the tops, which is just stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's unless you're going out to East Tennessee, to be honest, ain't really that much tourists. Like Memphis got a little bit of tourist spots, but it ain't all that. Nashville got a little bit of tourist spots, but it ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? For the coronavirus rate to be as high.
So high, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let us know how y'all feel about these last 6 months in the comment section down below. This is absolutely amazing. I did not expect for them to break this down, and you can actually see it. It's like, wow, it's absolutely mind blowing. It's amazing.
It is mind blowing, yeah. Like, cause you hear everything,
but actually
seeing it, breaking it down, like the key, the
tracker, And honestly, they didn't even touch on everything.
Not everything. No.
It was a light 6 months and 6 minutes.
Because if you touch on everything, honey, it would have been longer than 6 minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely longer.
But y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know how we like to do it. You know what time it is?
It is that time.
No, I know how we like to wrap it up sometimes.
Sooner.
Sometimes.
Later.
But it is
that time.
I do go by the name of DJ Nuke. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are, y'all.
Gotta stack a flip for my foes.